If you guys are looking for the most effective way to run your Facebook and Google ads to track whether or not they're actually working for your e-com store, this video is for you. I'm breaking down our daily ads management to show you exactly what our media buyers are doing on a daily basis to track actual profit, gross revenue, sales, platform purchases, and ROAS. Let's get into it. Before we get started, my name is Chris Marrano, founder of Blue Water Marketing, an agency that takes 6- and 7-figure e-com stores, scales them to 8 figures. Generally, we do that in an 18-month period, and we are able to do that because of what I'm going to show you today. So make sure to stay tuned because I'm showing you how we're tracking both the financial side of the e-com store and the platform media buying. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. So what you guys are seeing right here is what we're calling the growth map. This is what we use to do all of our media buying, our planning, our tracking, our marketing calendars, the top level account P&L that we use for all of our clients. If you guys have watched some of my videos, maybe you've seen this before. If you're new, welcome. Let's go into it. So what I wanted to do is actually had one of our media buyers stop inputting data because I wanted to be able to show you guys what we're actually doing on a daily basis. And this is really important that it's happening on a daily basis. You'll see most of the time we should have daily comments. The reason we don't so much for this account is because we're doing a lot of cost cap on Facebook. And so we're not able to make necessarily the changes as rapidly as if we were doing highest volume bidding strategies. So on a daily basis, we're going in here. So yesterday we added $50 a day to the cost cap campaign from $300 a day to $350 a day. Important. So today, as the date of recording, it's February 22nd. So what we need to do is we need to go into the Facebook ads dashboard and we're going to look for this account or this campaign. So yesterday, this campaign spent $30.56. Cost per purchase was $15.28 and $295 was the return. So we're going to go back here, scroll down here, 39, I think it was 10, and then back over, we're looking at a return of $295.01. Okay, so we're at a 7.55 ROAS, going back here. So it's $30.95 actual spend. Our target ROAS in this account based on a 25% increase of their break even is a 2.54. Obviously yesterday, absolutely crushing it. The day before, absolutely crushing it. 140 is our projected return based on our AOV 2.54. We're at a 300 for the day. So in a scenario like that, we're going to leave that campaign. Obviously there's like no spend, so it doesn't really matter. You can see some of the fluctuations in spend. Right now we're supposed to be at a $55 a day budget, so we're actually pacing under what our projected spend was, but our projected results was $4,000 and we have already surpassed that with still 7 days left to go in the month. So we just leave that. Honestly, it's one of those evergreen campaigns. You can see the average ROAS is 5.91. So we're crushing it. We could increase the budget. As you guys can see from the daily comments yesterday, we've already taken another $50 and put it towards a better performing campaign. So we're going to leave that one as is. You can see here, this one has turned red. You can see in the ROAS, February 2nd was a great day, but from there on out, there's a lot of zeros. So we were averaging out at a 2.45 ROAS, which was too close to our break-even metric, so we killed that campaign. Now we go to our bottom of the funnel. You can see our naming convention. So yesterday was another $39.10 spent. Not too much. We want to make sure we keep that frequency low. Values only. And then we go back over here, absolutely smoked it yesterday with over $1,000 in return from that single campaign. 27.67, go back over here, make sure, yep, 27.67. So we're good on that front. Absolutely crushing it on average, 9.17 platform ROAS, which we know attribution is weird, which is what we're going to get into in a little bit. I'm going to show you guys the important numbers that you need to be tracking. If you're finding this video useful and if numbers and finances and platform spend and media buying is super important to your e-commerce store, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, and let's get back into it. So again, another one, this was actually a cost cap campaign that we were running. Obviously, we had one really good day, but we were averaging, you take out this, and we were averaging less than a 4. So we killed this campaign. This was I think of an inconsistency. So we killed that campaign. So we're going to go over, this is our $300 day now based on the daily comments from yesterday. It's a $350 a day campaign. So yesterday we spent $314.19 and we had a return of $1,100. So yesterday actually was a little weird. It was a 3.6 ROAS. You can see historically we've been doing better than that. Over the last 7 days we're at 5.38. We did increase the budget though, so that's where these daily notes are really important, because we're able to say like, okay, there could be some correlation there. And then next we go over to this campaign, another $75 a day, 122. We spent $72 with a return of $292.98. Now at not much volume there, but cost per purchase of $12 with 6 purchases. So knowing that what we need for our cost per purchase, this actually is crushing it at the moment. And then lastly, this is actually a campaign, an offer we're running right now. So we spent $88 and we generated $418.20. at a 4.75. So you can see now our average ROAS are actually fantastic. And where I want to go next is how this applies to the overall lifeblood of the account. So at the moment, total spend has been $13,000 on Facebook. For the month, we have generated total return of $72,000. And if you're finding this video useful, you want more info like this, leave a comment below, ask any questions, hit like, hit subscribe. And if this is too much for you guys and you're not doing this on a daily basis and your e-com store is kind of fluctuating in your success, our team is always available for a call. We'd love to work with you. There's a link in the description below where you can book a call with one of our team members. So from going over here, we're able to identify all of the days spent. Next thing we do is go into total sales. Now total sales is going to, it equals gross minus discounts minus returns plus shipping and taxes, duties, fees. So all of the variable costs are also in here, but we want to just look at total sales without returns. And that's 81.81 is what he did yesterday. And I believe that was 12 cents. It was. So the Google Ads numbers haven't gone in yet. Right now, we are averaging a 5.78 MER. The marketing efficiency ratio, which is the total amount of revenue divided by the total spend. Right now, we're at a 5.78. Once we put the Google numbers in there, we'll be at a 5.58. So looking at that business is completely scalable right now. We've spent a total of $31,000 to make a total of $180,000. It's time to turn up the dial. Right now we're waiting on inventory. It's going to come next. It's super exciting time for this brand. I hope you guys find this information valuable. This is how you should be effectively looking at all the numbers. And then from there, of course, we can dial in deeper to determine what are the purchases, what's the creative that's working, what's going on, where are the ROAS. You can see this one's at a 5.56 for yesterday. Let's look month to date and we can see which ones are driving the best results. 31.55. This one actually continues to go down. So we're letting that run and we're averaging a 5.30. Make sure your campaigns are structured so that when you get in there, you can easily differentiate between the winners and losers. Custom columns set up to make sure that we're able to quickly identify things, and make sure that you have naming conventions set up so that you don't have to go deeper into looking at things to see what ad is working and which one isn't. We literally audited an ad account 2 days ago with 0 naming convention, 0 campaign structure, and it was a disaster for the team. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, leave a comment, hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.